So this is the new place where we are, right? This is our new hub, and of course it's almost the same size with the other one that we had, at Elimigo Sanfi Road. That place is not totally shut down right now. We are still going to be there from now till next month. So if you still want to drop off at Elimigo Sanfi Road off LLM1 Road, you can still go and drop off your waste there. While we are working on getting a new rider for pickups, right? So you can see, so these are plastic waste that were brought here, and yeah, so more plastic waste that were brought here, right? These are the black PET bottles. So these are used beverage cans. These are tins, iron, metals, and all that type of stuff. For those of you who want to buy baling machines, these baling machines are now here, right? So you can come to this place. It's located at Refinery Road in Eleme, right? It's easy to locate. It's along the express road, so it's easy to locate. So you can always bring your waste here and we'll buy them from you. Like I said, we buy all types of waste, not necessarily PET bottles, because people think it's just PET bottles. No, those are PET bottles, those are tires, those are cement bags, sack bags. These are part of the scraps that we buy. Other types of plastics that are here. Yeah, these are bottle caps. These are more plastics, gallons and all that, right? Bottle caps. Of course, these are the usual PET bottles that everybody knows about, right? That everybody thinks that is the only thing we buy. So these are PET bottles. You see, they are coming in. So when they come in here, we will build them and then send them off to be crushed, right? So you can see. So this is what our bales look like when they are built, right? So this is weighing about 200 to 250 kg, and that is what one of our baling machines, the 60-ton baling machine, that's what it produces. This is the same thing. So you see, this is what it looks like. 200 to 250 ton, 200 to 250 kg bales. That's what they look like. So so I'm hoping that we would also take that warehouse beside us and expand to that place, because this place is going to be a major collection hub, right, where we collect all types of waste. Like I told you guys, like I've said in a number of my videos, we will be collecting other types of these are cartons, right? So like I said in a number of my videos, we might even go into collecting food waste, because compost waste, yes, because there's need for them. There are certain things I want to convert them into. So I am totally focused on waste recycling. I don't have intentions of going into any other thing, apart from the things that come with waste recycling, which is like real estate, like heavy equipment. These are the things that come with real estate. But I can't leave. These are the things that come with waste recycling. But I can't leave waste recycling business for any other thing. Like, the opportunity is endless. And by the way, our export class, which is the PET plastic waste export class, is still happening on the 26th and 27th of September. That is next month. It happens 2 times in a year. It happens in the month of March and the month of September. We have people come from the UK, US, Ghana, Cameroon, all that, because there's waste management problem everywhere. Yesterday I had consultation, I had clarity sections with 3 people. 2 of them were from US and Canada, while the other person was from Cameroon, right? Everybody knows that there is waste management problem, and they make money, and they're trying to make money out of it. So if you're interested in learning how to export waste, you must have money. For the export level, you must have money. Like, there is no shortcuts. You must have capital. You must have minimum 60 to 70 million. That's the smallest. To start small. Like, to start export small, maybe load 2 containers or maybe 1, buy equipment, but you need the knowledge more than any other thing. So some of you may not have that money, and you have a way, probably you have a property that you want to sell. Come and learn. After learning, you make a solid decision. I assure you that if you come to that class, by the time you leave, you will sell that house, you will sell that land, and you invest the money into waste recycling business. Yes, and you make money for yourself. There's a lot of money here. I made mistakes. Like I said, I made mistakes that I would never allow my students make, and that mistake cost me a lot of money to the point of shutting down. Now it's like we are starting from the beginning, right? And that is what we are doing. The journey is going to come with a lot of ups and downs. I know that, but then I know that there's light at the end of the tunnel, right? I am this type of guy that believes in start it. So that's why I'm not waiting to get a camera guy before I start making my videos. So I'm documenting every process. So we are transporting everything that we had at Hub 1 to this place, after which we take weights of everything that we have. We find out what the value is. That way we're able to understand what we are worth at the moment. With that, we now go to reinvest the money into the business. Some of the mistakes that I made, within the past 2 years was taking money from people who wanted monthly returns on investments, and I paid them I paid them every month for over 2 years, and these people have made all their money, but then we are still owing them. So when I say we are owing, some of our loans are not bad loans. We kept our word. They got their money. They have made their money times 2 of their money, but we are still owing them. But that was because I accepted a bad deal, which I would never accept again, right? Now, so if you're in business and you want to take money from somebody, make sure that you're going to pay them annually, because the business needs money, right? Make sure don't ever agree to paying anybody every month. It's a bad deal. It never comes out well. And never accept 10 to 15%. That is outrageous. Banks give you loans at the rate of 28 to 30%. Why will you take 15 to 10% every month? It's outrageous. Do not do that. I did that and I paid heavily for it. I regret it today. But I'm a man of my word. If I tell you I'm going to do something, I do it. So I kept my word, and it affected me a lot. Today I'm paying the price, but then I'm not complaining. I don't cry over spilled milk. Whenever my milk spill, I jump it and then go and start looking for a new milk. So here I am, trying to take my business back to the way it was. Get back to the point of exporting waste, like we've always done. Export 10 containers a month, 6 containers a month, as much as we can do. It's step by step. I have made so many mistakes that have cost me so much money in this business, and I will never make those mistakes again. So if you're not willing to pay to learn from me, then you're going to take the risk that I've taken in the past, and then make the mistakes that I've made, and it will cost you the money that it cost me. I am lucky to still be in this business because somehow God has always sustained me. I've always had backups. I've invested a lot of money into properties. I've invested a lot of money. While I was making money, I was investing in properties. I was investing in equipment. So those things have helped me to fall back. And that's my story, right? So yes, I'm about to go to the new plant. I'll make a video when I get there. So this is me just showing you guys what our hub looks like, right? I hope it makes sense. This is gonna be unfiltered. I'm gonna come at you with all the stories. I want you guys to see how we take this business from where we are now. Right now, the business is struggling. We've sacked some people and we are recruiting new people to join us. But I can tell you that in the next 12 months, it won't be the same. It would be... So that's the beauty of waste recycling. In 12 months, I can tell you that if I do things the right way, we won't be where we are today. We'll be far from where we are. I started this business in 2018, and I know what I've achieved from 2018 till date. Right now, we look broke, yes, but we're trying. And one of the ways I make money is to teach people what I know, right? I charge people to teach them my mistakes. And so that's one of the reasons why I will never be scared of making mistakes. Some people are always very scared of making mistakes. I am never scared of making mistakes. As much as I'm very careful, but I'm not scared of making mistakes, because I understand that if I make mistakes, I will be able to teach my students not to make the same mistakes, and they will pay me. So I make money from teaching people how to do what I do, because I also understand that there's too much waste. 1,000 companies in Port Harcourt cannot collect it. There's too much waste. Port Harcourt is a city of over 4.4 million, I think 4 million plus. How can 1,000 companies collect the waste that is generated in Port Harcourt? It's not possible. So the opportunity in the waste recycling industry is unlimited. We'll continue to take advantage of it. We'll continue to exploit it. we'll continue to shout it. Those of you saying that I should keep business a secret, no, business, this is not a secret. There's nothing to hide here. People can learn and make more money. My light will not dim from teaching people. So I hope that makes sense to you. So I'm going to the new site. I'm going to Afam. I'll record a video there when I get there to show you guys what that place looks like. But in the meantime, this is what it looks like, and these are, what we have here. So I'm really looking for a camera guy who would always follow me around and document all these moments, right? So we have a baling machine there. We have 3 baling machines. One has been that are for sale, that are going for sale. One person bought one, so we have 2, So yes, so trash is cash. Bullion.